I just went by the watch with a whole lot of diamonds to show I need my time. Took a trip out to Cali to hang with the crews, make a play and get high off that Zaza.
What's going on, guys? It's Shane here. Today we're going to be doing something a little new. We're going to be doing Shane's top 10 RLCS teams. If you like this kind of content, leave a like below. I'd really appreciate it. Let's jump right into it. Top 10 RLCS teams. This is before Worlds. So we are just about to go to Worlds. I'm flying out for Paris, France next Tuesday. So I'm really excited about that. I will be at Worlds. So if any of you guys are there, keep an eye out for the short blonde kid. Alright, I'll be walking around the place. But without further ado, let's get in. At our number 10 spot, we have got the Ultimates. Okay, the Ultimates. They made grand finals at Birmingham. Great team. They were looking up. They were doing amazing. But they fell off. They haven't been performing to the caliber at which we know. All the other teams around them have been getting better. And I don't know if they've just been staying the same, or if they've been getting worse, or they just stumbled during Split 2. But whatever it was, the Ultimates have not been the Ultimates. In Raleigh, they bombed out. They didn't even make top 8. They lost out in Swiss. That can't be happening. A team of this caliber with First Killer, Chronic, and LJ should not be missing top 8s. They need to be making those top 8s. I actually, on Twitter, called that they were not going to make top 8. It was one of my predictions. I'm not going to let go of it because I was right, and I'm always right. So, yeah. So that is why I have them at my 10 seed. Next up, at number 9, we have got Furia. For those of you that don't know, I'm a massive, massive Vitality fan. That is my favorite team. Huge Vitality fan. So, is this pick kind of biased? Maybe a little. Furia, however, has not been performing well at all. They didn't make main event at EWC. They didn't make main event at Raleigh. They've just been struggling recently. Their counterpart, Team Secret, has been doing a lot better than they have. But I do still believe that Furia is a stronger team than Secret. I think if they were to face head-to-head, that Furia would end up coming out on top. But they just have not been doing that great. But for now, they are going to be sitting at the 9. At the number 8 seed, we have Twisted Minds. Twisted Minds have been doing really well past few events. Reverse sweeping Carmine Corp on LAN. There's very few teams that can do that. They did well-ish at EWC. They lost to another team that you're going to see on this list. That is my second favorite team. Twisted Minds, they look like a solid team. Nobu, as it's pronounced, not Nupo. Nobu has been looking really good. He's probably top 5 mechanical players. I feel like that's indisputable. But yeah, Twisted Minds, solid team. Going to be sitting at the 8. Coming in at our number 7 seat is Space Station Gaming. They looked, to put it bluntly, terrible in Raleigh. They looked really bad. I don't know what they did in between the time of Raleigh and the Esports World Cup, but they did a full 180. And Esports World Cup, they looked insane. They beat Twisted Minds, who has beat KC, so, I mean, obviously that means Space Station's better than KC. According to, based off, yeah. They played a really close game against Falcons, even though the final score was 4-1. Score-wise, it didn't look close, but watching the game in the series, it felt like a close game. Like, they kept up with the speed of Falcons, which is really hard to do. No team can really keep up with the speed of Falcons other than KC. So to be in the same wheelhouse of speed as Falcons and KC is very impressive, especially for this young North American team. Like I said earlier, this is my second favorite team, so I will be rooting for them. I am biased. This is my list. I'm biased. But yeah, that is why they are my 7 seed. Next up on our list, we have got DK Esports. They went on an insane run during EWC, making it all the way to the grand finals, taking down some monster teams on the way. They really, really looked in shape. If they had not made that run, I don't think they would be on this list at all. But that run at EWC just really was convincing. Like, Oli looked amazing. Archie was playing crazy, crazy defense. He looked insane. If they continue to play at which they played, they will definitely be a top 4 team. Easily top 4 team at Worlds. But the question is, can they repeat what they did at EWC? That's what everyone's going to be waiting to see. Can Oli play at that level for another event, or was that a one-time peak? It's just going to come down to how well Oli's playing, because we know what Archie can do. We know what Joyo can do. Can Oli do what Oli has been doing? And that's it. But yes, that is why they are at my 6th seat. At the number 5 seat, we have NRG, aka Team USA. Daniel, Beast Mode, Atomic. They're just the most consistent team in Rocket League. Last year, they made every single grand final. They have been cooking. We know what we're going to get out of them every single time. We know the level they play at. They play at an extremely high level. Really great Rocket League. But they just can't seem to, as of right now, climb over that the top four teams. They just can't seem to beat them. Vitality has their number. They have everyone's number. But they just can't beat any of the other top 4 teams. In France, are we going to get Laniel? Or are we just going to get Dan? It's really going to be, can they perform in front of that French crowd? That is why I have them at my number 5. At our number 4, we have got Dignitas. Now, Dignitas is a really good team. They go toe-to-toe consistently with Carmine Corp, but at the Esports World Cup, they did not play that great. Granted, apparently Jack did say that that was the worst event he's ever played. He did not do good, that the team didn't do good. Judging their performance based off that is not fair, but still, the way the other teams were looking, I don't think that Dignitas could beat them at the time. I think the teams above them really just were head and shoulders above everyone else. I think that Jorius, if he turns it on in front of that French crowd, it's going to be electric. He plays defense that is almost equivalent to Archie's defense, and he has the capability to score bangers on offense. So if Jorius is cooking, they're going to be on fire. Is Stizzy going to wake back up? He had an electric second event at Raleigh. He played insane. Can we get that right now? Can we get that at the World Championship? And that's going to be the determining factor for Dignitas. We know what we're getting out of Appjack. He's their rock. They stand on him. He's Mr. Consistent. He never underperforms. We're just going to have to see how they do. And that is why they're at the 4 seed. We are getting into our top 3 teams here, ladies and gentlemen. At the number 3, we have the greatest team to ever touch Rocket League. They're not number 1, but they're still the greatest team to ever touch Rocket League. We have Team Vitality. We have Zen, the greatest Rocket League player of all time in the future. We have Monkey Moon, the greatest Rocket League player of all time right now. And we've got Exotic, who's been doing okay. I think that if Exotic and Monkey Moon can figure out their place in this team and settle into that role, that Vitality will go insane, and there's not a team that can beat them. I think that if they're supporting Zen, who is still the greatest player in the world, by far, that he will shine even brighter than he has in the past. I think Monkey Moon and Exotic are trying to play the same role. They don't want to be the backup. They don't want to be a supporting cast member. They want to also be the guy. You can only have one guy when Zen's on the team. They did okay at EWC. Both of their losses to really high caliber teams came in Game 7 overtime, so it could have went either way. I think Vitality is going to shock a lot of people at Worlds. I think they are going to at least make Grand Finals, maybe even win the whole thing, and get Zen his 2-time. That is why they are number 3. Next up, at number 2, we have got Team Falcons. Team Falcons is Team Falcons. They play at an extremely high level. Their floor is so high. Their ceiling is also really high, but it's just, can they reach that ceiling on the day? TRK, Rawas, and Kalirs. I don't think it's talked about enough, and I'm going to take a sidestep here from the rankings. I don't think it's talked about enough that there are 2 twin brothers playing at the highest level of Rocket League. I think that is so cool. But yeah, Team Falcons, they have finally beat the curse of losing in Grand Finals. They won the Raleigh Major. They know they can win now. I think they're going to be scary at this World Championship. This would be the first time a team outside of North America or Europe won the World Championship, and I think there's no better team to win it than the Falcons. But that is why they are at number 2. I just think they are a really high quality team. They know what it takes to win, and they're going to do whatever it takes to get that victory. And coming in at the number 1 spot, of course, there's no denying them, it's Carmine Corp. I mean, what can you say against this team? They are stacked in every aspect. Defense, they've got it covered. Offense, they've got it covered. Everything that you could possibly want in a team, they have. They're all so hungry for it. Raleigh, after coming off the World Championship, normally players get content after winning a World Championship. They're like, okay, I've won a World Championship. I'm good now. I can kind of coast. I still want to win, but it's not as bad. Raleigh is hungry he is playing better than he did last year. He is still hungry for that win, that world championship. He wants to be that guy, and he's well on his way to becoming that guy. I think when they're on their game, they're unbeatable. But I do think that if they're having an off day, they just give up games to teams they should not be giving up. I think that they are going to perform amazing in front of that French crowd. That the blue wall is going to be a literal wall in France. It's going to be insane. The environment is going to be unreal, something that some of these players have never experienced before. It's going to be amazing. But yeah, guys, that is going to be it for my top 10 RLCS teams ranking. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'd love to hear you guys' opinions. If you don't think a team should be high, if you think I'm missing a team, let me know in the comments below. We are going to be coming out with a Worlds 2025 prediction bracket. We're going to be dropping a video, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you like, subscribe, join the Discord, come stop by streams on TikTok or Twitch. Come hang out, come say hi, and yeah, thank you guys for watching. Peace out.